Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Fluent and Fearless. This is the podcast where we talk about speaking clearly, confidently, and without fear in any situation. Hence the name Fluent and Fearless. If you're a speaker of English as a second language or a native speaker of English looking to improve your communication skills, come on in. I'm Katherine Arthur. I'm a speech language pathologist and owner of Pronounced Speech and Accent Specialist. Today we're tackling a topic that many people who speak English as a second language secretly dread, and that's small talk. Our last two episodes talked about the number one fear of many people, and that's public speaking in front of a group. But small talk and speaking one-on-one with someone you don't know well can be just as intimidating. If English isn't your first language, small talk can feel confusing, unnecessary, or even exhausting. You might think, why am I talking about the weather with this person when there's real work to do? Well, here's the answer. Small talk is not small at all. It's a social bridge, and learning to cross it can completely change how confident and connected you feel with native English speakers. And today, I'll share why small talk matters, and if you speak English as a second language, I'll give you some practical strategies to help you feel more empowered when chatting with native English speakers, at work and socially. I'm going to teach you all about the valuable skill of small talk so you can open the door to more meaningful interactions. You'll begin to feel more confident in your communication, and that can lead to success in your personal life and in your career. Now, our motto here at Fluent and Fearless is turn your spark into a flame. And that's what I try to do. Light a fire under you, help you achieve communication success, especially if English is not your first language. Again, I'm Katherine Arthur, a Pronounced Speech and Accent Specialist, and come along with me as we dive into small talk in a big way on Fluent and Fearless. So before we jump into our topic, let me ask you, do you believe that your ability to speak American English needs improvement? Are misunderstandings and trouble being understood causing challenges in your professional and your social life? At Pronounced Speech and Accent Specialists, we understand how these difficulties can result in embarrassment, lack of confidence, and missed opportunities. Pronounced Speech and Accent Specialists are the experts in personalized accent modification training. We help those who speak English as a second language to refine their speaking skills and also feel confident in every single conversation. So, do you want to speak English more naturally and more effectively? Do you want to feel more empowered in any communication situation? You can do it, and we can help. We can help your voice to be heard and to be understood while you become more confident. You can get started for free. Just go to our website at pronouncespeech.com. That's pronouncespeech.com. pronouncespeech.com. Visit our website today to learn how you can become fluent and fearless. And you can get started for free. That's pronouncespeech.com. Now, let's talk about small talk. And before you roll your eyes and say, oh, I hate small talk, just stay with me for a bit. Simply put, small talk is really just light, casual conversation between two people who don't know each other well, if at all. Small talk gets a bad reputation, though. People call it awkward or fake or pointless or a waste of time. But whether you realize it or not, small talk is one of the most powerful communication tools you use every single day. Small talk is how human beings connect. So why does small talk get a bad reputation? Well, small talk often gets dismissed as superficial and meaningless, a waste of time. And if you're someone who values depth, efficiency, or a clear purpose, like many people who value achievement, small talk can feel uncomfortable or unnecessary. So let's clear up a few misconceptions. Some people do think that small talk is pointless, but actually it's purposeful. It builds connection. And you might think that you need perfect English for small talk. Absolutely not, you don't. Simple, clear language actually works the best. Now, some people think that if small talk is awkward, that means they're doing it wrong. Well, awkward moments are normal. We're all human, right? We're not perfect. And awkward moments don't mean failure. And here's another misconception, that small talk should lead immediately to somewhere more important. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't, and either one are okay. And this leads me to the key idea that I want you to take away from this episode of Fluent and Fearless, that small talk is not the destination, it's the doorway. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So let's look at small talk as a social tool. Instead of seeing small talk as meaningless, let's look at what it actually does and why it matters. In many English-speaking cultures, and especially in American culture, small talk is an art. It's the art of light, informal conversation. It's often how people get better acquainted. People get to know each other by chatting about neutral topics like the weather, travel plans, hobbies, or even what's on the buffet table. These conversations are polite and friendly, often starting out of nowhere. There's no real preparation involved, they just simply occur. And sure, the subjects of small talk tend to be simple, again, like the weather, jobs, weekend plans, or break room coffee. But just because they're simple topics, that doesn't mean these conversations lack significance. Small talk is not just filler talk or useless chatter, it's a social skill that creates a connection. It builds trust and shows that you're friendly and approachable. Small talk makes both parties feel comfortable with each other before diving into a deeper conversation. To emphasize what I just said, small talk acts like a bridge. Whether you're networking at a company event, mingling at a holiday party, or just waiting for coffee with a colleague, how you handle those few moments of casual conversation can show others how approachable, friendly, and confident you seem. Small talk is often the first step towards something more meaningful. Small talk is a starting point of every single relationship, whether it's business, friendship, romantic, and everything in between. It's a basic moment of human connection. So I've told you what small talk is. Here's what it's not. Small talk is not a performance, and this is where many people get stuck. They think small talk requires being clever, being funny, speaking perfectly, or saying something impressive. And it doesn't. Small talk is not a performance, it's a warm-up. Think of small talk like stretching right before you exercise. You don't stretch to win, you stretch to prepare. Small talk prepares the interaction. It does not have to be perfect. Small talk does not have to be deep either. It just has to be genuine. So speaking of genuine, let me make this one thing clear. Small talk is not oversharing and telling people too much about your personal life. It's not trying to impress people with who you are. Small talk is not trying to prove that you're the smartest person in the room. And small talk is not about dominating the conversation. People who do these things make their listeners uncomfortable, and it makes them appear unlikable. Remember, again, small talk is about being genuine. And being genuine with small talk is a skill anyone can learn. And when you embrace small talk as a skill, something you can practice and improve, you start to feel confident walking into conversations at work, social events, or even quick, everyday interactions. Here's what small talk can do for you. Small talk can help you build rapport and trust, because before people trust you, they need to feel comfortable with you, and small talk creates that comfort. It can also ease transitions into serious topics. Think about it. Jumping right straight into a business or difficult conversation can feel abrupt. Small talk acts as kind of a soft landing. Small talk can also fill awkward silences. Now, silence isn't always bad, but unexpected silence can raise anxiety. Small talk keeps the interaction flowing. Another benefit of small talk is its ability to reduce tension in complex situations. A friendly word or two can completely change the emotional tone of an interaction. Small talk, it helps everyone relax. It can reduce social anxiety for both people in the conversation. Here's an important reminder. You're not the only one who feels awkward. So there you have it. Small talk is the first step in every relationship. In business relationships, in friendships, and in romantic relationships. All of these almost always start with something small, like small talk. Now, why is small talk especially important at work? Well, in professional settings, small talk does important, invisible work. It can humanize you. It makes your colleagues more receptive to you. It can build trust over time, and it makes future communication easier. With small talk, people are more likely to listen to you, collaborate with you, and support you when they feel connected to you. So as you can see, small talk can have a big impact. Learning the art of small talk is an easy investment in yourself. So let's take a look at some strategies to help you feel more confident with those small talk interactions. First of all, an important idea for you to remember is that small talk is not about being clever or funny. It's about being present, polite, and predictable. That means that this is a skill that you can absolutely learn. And here's what I tell my clients. Think of small talk as a script and not as a test. Many confident speakers use the same phrases over and over in small talk. For example, how's your day going? Crazy weather, right? What are you working on this week? To build your small talk skills, choose about 10 go-to phrases and practice them until they feel automatic. Keep them on your cell phone if that helps. When your brain isn't searching for words, your confidence goes up. A word of advice, though, ask open-ended questions, questions that require more than a yes-no answer. Instead of asking, did you have a good weekend, ask, what did you do over the weekend? Open-ended questions keep the conversation flowing. It also shows people that you're genuinely interested in them. So, prepare a few go-to topics. Think about the season of the year, travel, movies, food, anything that is safe and easy and invites others to share. Next, when it comes to sharpening your small talk skills, when in conversation, give your answer to a question and then add one small detail. A common habit of ESL speakers, for example, is giving very short answers. For example, when asked, how are you doing today? The reply might be good, or fine, or busy, and that's where the conversation ends. So instead of giving just one-word answers, keep this in mind. You want to keep the conversation flowing and appear to be friendly and approachable. Instead of a one-word answer, try this instead. Give an answer plus one extra detail. Here's what I mean. When asked, how are you doing today? Respond, good. I'm busy but productive. Or, pretty good. I finally got some rest this weekend. Responses like this make it easy for people to connect with you. Now, let's build a simple small talk framework. If small talk is feeling overwhelming, try this simple structure. Number 1. Notice something shared. It could be the environment, the situation, or something happening at that moment. This is an easy and reliable way to get small talk started. Number 2, make a neutral comment. Nothing controversial, nothing heavy. And number 3, invite, don't interrogate. Open the door to the other person to respond to you, and then let them choose how much they want to share. For example, it's been a busy morning, hasn't it? Or this meeting room's always freezing. Mondays feel extra long sometimes. Openers like that, that's small talk. Now, I'm sure you want to be even better at small talk, so let's try this, using curiosity as your superpower. Simple follow-up questions work beautifully. Someone asks you a question, you respond with your answer and then say, well, how about you? Or what about you? Or is that something you do often? Remember, people love talking about themselves, and boy, do they ever. By demonstrating interest in what the other person is saying, even if it's simple responses, that person will remember you as friendly and approachable and smart. Here's something else you should know. Small talk is also about being a good listener. Give the person you're speaking with a chance to respond to your end of the conversation. Ask follow-up questions based on their responses. During conversation, you can smile, nod, and also use natural body language. This all makes you seem approachable and likable, and don't we all want to be liked? Now here's something else I tell my clients. Prepare for common small talk situations. Instead of preparing for everything, which is an impossible task, Prepare for specific moments. Moments like before meetings, at networking events, during breaks at work. And all these will help you create a mental toolbox. You can put in this toolbox an opening line, a follow-up question, and then one polite closing. Let me give you an example of a closing. Well, it was nice chatting with you. Or I should head back to my office, but great talking with you. Having an exit line reduces anxiety a lot. It helps you end the conversation gracefully. Now, here's another helpful suggestion, especially for my listeners who are ESL speakers. Redefine your success when it comes to small talk. Here's what I want you to remember. Success in small talk is not about sounding like a native speaker. Success in small talk is not about being entertaining. Success in small talk is simply participating. Confidence grows through repetition, not perfection. So let's do a quick mindset practice. The next time you're in a situation where small talk might happen, at work, a social event, or even at the grocery store, give yourself this goal. Don't worry about being interesting, just be present. Practice some low-stakes small talk. Practice with the person at the grocery store, for example, co-workers you feel safe with, maybe even a neighbor. These are short, low-pressure interactions that build small talk confidence really fast. So use this small talk structure. Make one comment, ask one question, and then make one moment of connection. It can be as simple as, "Hey, I like your shoes. Where did you buy them? Maybe I'll get some the next time I go shopping. Thanks." That's it, and that's enough. And each successful interaction will build confidence and help you perfect the art of small talk. Learning the art of small talk can be uncomfortable at times, especially for ESL speakers, but remember, when you avoid small talk, every interaction can feel high pressure. And when you do that, it's like every conversation has to count. But when you allow small talk to exist, something powerful happens. The stakes feel lower, you have time to settle into your voice, your brain has time to catch up, and your confidence, it builds naturally. Remember, confidence isn't about saying the right thing immediately. Confidence is about feeling comfortable in the conversation, and small talk helps you do that. So small talk isn't just about filling silence. It's about opening doors. Your small talk conversations, they don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be impressive. Your small talk just needs to be real. And the more you practice small talk, the more confident and prepared you'll feel. Not just in casual conversations, but in meaningful ones too. Because many times confidence isn't built in big moments, it's built in small ones. And small talk can have a big impact. And with that, thank you so much for joining me today. Hey, if you found this episode helpful, and I'm sure you did, share it with all of your friends and coworkers because everybody does small talk. And if you've got questions you want me to cover on a future episode, go to my website at pronouncespeech.com and send your questions my way. I love hearing from you. And here's something else I want you to know. If you speak English as a second language and are concerned about your pronunciation of American English, remember, I'm here to help you. I want you to be fluent and fearless. I know you can do it. Remember, working on your speech and pronunciation does not mean that your accent is a problem. It means that you value clear and confident communication. And it also means that you're investing in yourself. Accent modification is about empowerment. And when you're able to share your ideas without hesitation or without worry or without embarrassment, you can focus on what really counts. What really counts, by the way, is connecting with other people, just like we've learned today. And it's also about building relationships, and it's also about showing the world who you are as a unique individual. So whether you're looking to succeed in your career or you just want to feel more confident in everyday conversation, perhaps both, accent modification can give you the advantage that you're looking for. So with that, are you ready to explore accent modification? Visit my website at pronouncespeech.com, pronouncespeech.com. There you'll find all the information that you're looking for and learn all about pronounced speech and accent specialists. You can also find out how to book a free assessment with me, Katherine Arthur, at no cost and no obligation. Our accent modification assessments are a fun and conversational way to learn how you can benefit from accent modification. Again, our website is pronouncespeech.com, pronouncespeech.com. So I think we've done a lot for today. Get out there and turn that spark into a flame like I know that you can do it. I just know you can. And while you're at it, come find me at Pronounce Speech and Accent Specialist on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And you can find me, Katherine Arthur, on LinkedIn. Connect with me. I'd love that. This is Katherine Arthur, your fluent and fearless leader. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you next time on Fluent and Fearless.